Penn Manor, is your band ready? You may take the field in presenting Supernova.
Am I muted? Hello, am I muted? Hello. I have a net in my view. I can't understand you. Hello? I can hear you.
The marching unit's instructional team is led by Director Andrew Johnson and assisted by Demetrius Archer, Jabin Baxter, Clarissa Baxter, Joshua Rowley, Kaylin Rooney, Amber Balch, Paul Mento, Wes Maloney, Billy Strange, and Jessica Foltz. The marching unit would like to thank the Penn Manor School District for their continued support of the marching arts as we continue to bring music and movement to life. They would also like to thank the Penn Manor Education Association for their support in providing instruments through their annual Venture Grant Program.
Thanks to the Penn Manor High School marching unit for their performance. A few more announcements before we get started. Good sportsmanship and good behavior on your part is expected at all times. Cheer for your team, not against the other. Please let the players play, let the coaches coach, and let the officials officiate. Sudden cardiac arrest is the leading killer of student athletes in the U.S. every year. PIAA District 3 and the Peyton Walker Foundation have partnered to make SCA awareness a top priority. The foundation provides free heart screenings for students and athletes in District 3 schools to detect undiagnosed heart conditions, all in an effort to save young lives. The Peyton Walker Foundation also donates automated external defibrillators, known as AEDs, to District 3 schools. Our Wilson athletic training staff have an AED with them on the sidelines at all Wilson athletic events. A reminder to everyone, at halftime, we'll have our Hall of Fame induction, the introduction of our homecoming court, and the crowning of our homecoming king and queen. One other announcement, any cheerleader alumni, if you haven't done so already, corsages are available for you out by the main gate. You can go and pick them up. Cheerleader alumni, if you haven't done so already, corsages are available for you out by the main gate. You can go and pick them up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guests, the Penn Manor Comets. And now it's time to stand up and cheer. Here come the Bulldogs. Take a moment to introduce our game officials. The referee is Bruce Kilmoyer Jr., the umpire, David Mergenthaler, the head linesman, Joe Galante, the line judge, Chris Bilger, and the back judge, Dave Kimmick.
Penn Manor won the toss, and they elected to defer.
I need someone to come out because this guy is insisting that I need to move the camera. Okay. Alright, thank you. Somebody's coming out right now.
I can help you just pick it up and move it.
They told me that I can't move it. Somebody else can move it.
We're going to kick right now. We're kicking in about 3 minutes as soon as the national
Okay,
anthem.
somebody's coming out right now. So.
All right, I just don't want you to get hurt.
What? They told me that I can't need to move this camera. That I can't move the camera. And they say I'm gonna get hit. It's the guy right over there. Do you want to talk to him since you're higher up than me? So do I.
Now coming onto the field, our junior ROTC color guard tonight, Captain Matt Scrocky, and Sergeants First Class Jacob Hartranft, Mason Klein, and Mitchell Zabrowski. Our Wilson Junior ROTC program under the command of Captain Stephen Walker and First Sergeant James Dolan.
Also, I need to be leveled because the bubble's off.
Okay, well, I'll talk back if we have any problems.
And now to perform our national anthem, Wilson Senior Megan O'Keefe.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
National Anthem by Megan O'Keefe.
So you have.
Is it level? It's not in level game.
Oh, okay. So let's just. We're getting close. Yes, I'm right up. Now you're level, right?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
good.
Okay. So now, if you wanna. Is that ours? No, that's not ours. Okay, are you good?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yes. Good, because you did get hit. We both have cameras. Yeah, that's good.
All right, looks like Wilson is getting ready to kick off.
I have a bit anxiety. So yeah, you know what to do, right?
Yeah. I just can't get that far in because
Back to
Jack Wagner is out to kick.
Liam Hart.
Wilson will be receiving the kickoff.
For the Bulldogs, number 1, Troy Corson, and number 20, Elijah Morales.
Troy Corson is at to receive the kick. A nice kick going out to the 1-yard line. He's rolled behind the line. It's a touchback.
Troy Corson fields the kick, but he steps into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bulldogs will start 1st and 10 on their 20.
Or the real announcer. That mic. This mic too. The real announcer. This mic is the real announcer. Set to play off the first scrimmage. A nice yard run by Isaiah Gilmore.
Anthony Futrick hands off to Isaiah Gilmore. He's around the right side, brought down by Aiden Hinkle. First down for the Bulldogs at the 32.
Anthony Futrick lines up in shotgun. He hands off to Elijah Morales.
Hands off
Gets
to
the first down.
Elijah Morales. Nicholas Baker on the tackle. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
Anthony Futrick is set to receive the snap. He tosses to Brady Gibble and catches it for the first down.
Is complete to Brady Gibble. Tackle made by Isaac.
Pushed out of Ben.
First down for the Bulldogs on their own 48.
Bulldogs line up at the 47-yard line. Running 3 wide receivers set on the outside. Handoff to Elijah Morales, and he's short of the first down.
Elijah Morales around the left side, brought down by Josh Gibson. Gain of 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
lining up an eye, setting up for our power run, but toss to Matt Fry is caught for the first down.
Pass by Kutrick is complete to Matt Fry. Fry tackled by Josh Gibson. First down for the Bulldogs at the Penn Manor 38.
I don't know.
I don't know what to say. Okay, just say that they're getting ready to kick.
I'm getting ready to snap again. Penn Manor's looking at a 3-4 look. Another run by Isaiah Morales, stuffed at the 41-yard line, short end of the first.
Elijah Morales
Listen.
brought down by Josh Gibson. In of yard, second and 9.
Say it. Say it.
The Wilson offense is moving steadily across the field right now. Penn Manor defense is really being carried by Josh Gibson, who's made 2 key tackles preventing big plays on this drive. Right, they line up on the right hash. They put Isaiah Morales in motion. And Isaiah Morales is going down the field. He cuts twice. He breaks off 2 tackles, and he's down and first and goal.
Elijah Morales.
What a great run by Elijah Morales.
And Peyton Sudan on the tackle. First and goal.
The Penn Manor defense is just trying to limit their losses right now. They're lining up behind. Last minute substitution by Penn Manor, 62's out. I'd say with the way Morales is doing today, they're just going to hand off to Elijah Morales. He's going to go straight down the middle. Touchdown on Elijah Morales. Straight through the A-gap.
8 yards. For the Bulldog touchdown.
Straight through the A-gap in an inside zone run. Wilson heading off the field, and the extra point unit is getting on there. Jack Wagner is set to kick the extra point. The extra point is good.
Kick by Jack Wagner is good. The Bulldogs lead it.
Bulldogs are leading 7-0 in the first quarter. The Penn Manor offense really has to step up if they want to get somewhere in this game.
And their families. Of course,
Wilson seems to be moving the ball with ease.
members and our new Hall of Fame inductees. That will happen at halftime.
Jack Wagner is set to kick off. Chandler Ferd for the Penn Manor Comets is set to return. Jack Wagner lines up.
Jack Wagner.
Chandler Fern is set to receive the kick.
Aiden Hinkle and Kyle Murr back to
He receives it at the 10-yard line. He goes up. He bursts through the outside. Oh, he stopped at the 45-yard line. Great return by Chandler.
on the return.
Kyle Murr.
Taken out of bounds by the kicker, Jack Wagner. Manor starts from their own 46.
Great field position for Penn Manor after that great kick return by Murr. Receives the kick. Oh, he gets stuffed at the line. It's a gain of 1 yard for the Penn Manor offense.
Aaron Gale on the keeper, taken down by Nate Hoekstruck. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Lines up. We got 2 wide receivers lining up on the outside for Penn Manor. It looks like it's a keeper for Gale. No, it's not. Penn Manor seems to not know what they're doing on this drive as they're just stuck in their own 10. They cannot capitalize on that great return from Kyle Burr. Aaron Gale takes the snap. He looks to the outside. He throws it out of bounds. Intended receiver, Logan Legenstein.
Pass by Gale.
Great coverage by the Wilson secondary. Gale just couldn't have anywhere to throw it. Lining up in a T formation. And the punt is... they're all surrounding him now. It's going to be received at the 12-yard line.
Is down on the 16-yard line.
Great punt by Zach Banta. Not allowing a return there is a good idea, seeing as they've been dominated by this Wilson offense all day. Looks like Penn Manor is lining up with 4 defensive linemen in a 4-3 arrangement. Elijah Morales is stuffed at the 2 yards after the first down.
Elijah Morales on the carry. Ethan Eaches on the tackle.
Elijah Morales carries it again, but stuffed at the line. It's a tackle for loss.
On the carry.
Elijah Morales just can't. They keep running the ball like this. It's going to be very easy for Penn Manor to stop them.
For the Bulldogs.
Anthony Futrick is going in. Anthony Futrick steps up in the pocket. He's going to run for it. He has the first down, taken down by Ryan Mahoney.
Forced out of the pocket, brought down by Ryan Mahoney. That one picks up a Bulldog first down.
Great awareness by Ryan Futrick to step up in the pocket and run when he couldn't see any open receivers. Future takes the snap. It's a toss to Elijah Morales. He's gone. That's a touchdown. Elijah Morales with downfield over 50 yards. Elijah Morales has 2 touchdowns on the game. It's not even 5 minutes into the first quarter.
For the touchdown.
The Wilson offense is dominating today. Elijah Manor really can't manage a real stop. Jack Wagner sets up for the kick. Futrick as the holder. Jack Wagner extra point is good.
One more from Jack Wagner. The Bulldogs lead at 14-0.
Caleb Brown looks to receive the kick.
Back again for the Comets. Number 12, Isaac Hosetter. Number 15, Aiden Hinkle. Number 17, Kyle Murr kicking off Jack Wagner.
Looking to make another return. Number Kyle Murr does not replicate the magic on the first return. Lines up at the Penn Manor offense will start about the 32-yard line. Aaron Gale with the end around. Does not do anything for a 2-yard gain.
Then around to Logan Legenstein. Tackle made by Nate Hoekstra. Gain of a couple seconds. And
Yeah, if the Penn Manor offense is trying trick plays, they're really digging into the playbook now. Wilson seems to be on for a blitz look. Aaron Gale. Oh, 28 is open. That is Josh Gibson on the reception.
pass by Aaron Gale is complete to Josh Gibson.
Wilson really messed up with that blitz call because it left the running back open on the flat. All Josh Gibson need to do was run a wheel route and he would get easy yardage. Josh Gibson goes into motion. It's a timeout by Penn Manor. Penalty by Penn Manor. False start. They put Isaac Hostetter in motion. 28 years old. Aaron Gale went for Josh Gibson, but way overthrown. It's a shame. Josh Gibson had his DB beat, so he would have definitely gotten that catch if it wasn't overthrown. Wilson just committed a penalty. They have the Penn Manor has a first down.
At the Wilson 30, following the pass interference penalty.
Stephen Albright's lining up on the outside. Oh, he's running a deep post. If he can beat his receiver downfield. Oh. It's a run.
By Gale complete to Josh Gibson.
Aaron Gale is just going for the check down now because Wilson doesn't seem to be putting any linebackers on him to cover him. If they keep opening, letting him doing his thing in the flat, then they cannot win this game. Run down the middle. Gibson is stuffed at the line.
Handoff to Nicholas Baker. Tackle made by Troy Corson and Matt Fry.
Troy Corson makes a tackle.
Third down and 8. Second down and 8.
Dude, stop. Stop screaming into the mic. Aaron Gale tries to run forward. He puts his head down, doesn't get anywhere. Penn Manor is failing to capitalize on the penalty yardage they just received. Hey, how many viewers do you have?
3rd and 12.
They have to capitalize on this third down, otherwise it'll be another field goal. And coming off the outside, oh.
Nicholas Baker.
Baker stuffed at the line.
Brought down by Nate.
They cannot get past this Wilson defensive line.
4th and 9.
They just need to capitalize on the fact that Wilson isn't really covering their flats very well.
And to attempt a 35-yard field goal, Liam Hart.
Liam Hart lines up for the kick. It is not good. Wilson leads 14-0. A dominating performance from Wilson now.
Off to the left, so the Bulldogs take over.
Hey, how many viewers do you have? How many viewers do you have? Wilson will now start at the 20-yard line due to the fact that Liam Hart missed a 20-yard chip shot, if I may. He fires downfield. Oh, that's pass interference definitely on that. The Penn Manor corner.
Incomplete.
The refs don't seem to be calling it. Anthony Futrick's target is Brady Gibble. Futrick crosses to Morales. Morales makes a move. He's carrying two defenders, and he gets the first down. A significant effort by Morales.
Elijah Morales.
He is having a great game today. 2 touchdowns. He has been the heart and soul of this Bulldogs offense. Futrick lines up for the snap. Morales to his left. Oh, it was a keeper for Futrick. What a run. He had everybody fooled on that play. A QB rush for the first down.
Nicholas Baker and Hayden Sudan on the tackle.
Wilson offense is cruising down the field, lining up at the 53. It's a keeper. Caleb Brown rushes for the 47 yards and a touchdown. The Bulldogs lead 21-0. The first quarter. Jack Wagner lines up for the kick. Jack Wagner has been automatic today, nailing 2 extra points. Penn Manor doesn't want to be caught with too many men on the field. Jack Wagner, automatic.
Pick by Jack Wagner is good. The Bulldogs lead at 21-0. That's the end of the first quarter. Let's take a moment to
And that's the
introduce our
first quarter.
Wilson cheerleaders. Our sophomores, Alexis Sapola, Michaela Cosgrove, Destiny Fox, Lucy Mack, Katie McCormick, Lydia McIntosh, Anya Muir, Kaylin Soto, Ella Walters, and Maddie Weston. Our juniors, Maddie Funk, Amber Hopp, Mackenzie Carreras, Bianca LaPuma, Allison Bates, Lauren Bobie, Lauren Simowitz, Elise Urey, Anna Wegman, and Amarin Werner. Our seniors, Amber Ames, Emily Nugent, Olivia Welker, and captains Kyla O'Lannon and Taryn Smith. Our cheerleading advisor is Courtney Weniger.
Keep your headset on at all times.
Jack Wagner to kick off to begin the second quarter,
To
excuse
begin
me.
the second quarter, Jack Wagner sets for the kickoff. The Wilson Special Teams unit has not done a great job of containing the kick returns. Kyle Murr set to return again. A knuckleball by Jack Wagner. It's a touchback. Kyle Murr
Wagner's
receives it in
kicking
the end zone.
touchback. The Comets starting on their own 20.
Damien, keep your mic on. Penn Manor lines up on the 20. Aaron Gale set to receive the snap. There's 2 flags on the play.
Dead ball. False start on the offense.
False start on the offense. The Penn Manor offense is just retreating farther and farther back into their own end zone. It's a toss play. He gets the edge. Gets to the 20. Gain of 5 on the play.
Pitch to Josh Gibson.
Josh
Taken down by
Gibson is
Mason Hall.
trying his best to
Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9.
get through the stout Wilson defensive line. And Josh Gibson is again stopped behind
Nicholas
the
Baker
line.
on the carry. Adam Venino makes the tackle.
Penn Manor offense is really not gaining any ground on this Wilson defense. This Wilson defense is playing lights out. As you can tell by the 21-0 score.
Pass by Gale, incomplete.
Incomplete pass from Gale. Zach Banto set to punt. The Penn Manor offense is 3 and out again. Wilson's running game is absolutely dominating, and Penn Manor can't seem to stop them.
The punt by Zach Banta
Zach Banta's punt is
is down
received
at the
43.
48-yard line. 43-yard line. Bulldogs take over.
It's 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Wilson's still leading 21-0. Anthony Futrick looks to receive the snap. He's lining up an I formation. You see a 3 wide receiver set. Elijah Morales bursts through the A gap. Doesn't receive the first down. It's a 7-yard carry.
Elijah Morales on the carry. Aiden Hinkle makes the tackle. Gain of 8 yards.
Wilson's offensive line is really creating holes for Elijah Morales to just win against these Penn Manor defenders one-on-one. Penn Manor showing a blitz look. The linebackers drop into coverage. Anthony Futrick is sacked.
Futrick sacked by Max
Jesberger with the sack. Linebacker coming off the edge. The other 2 linebackers settled back into coverage as well.
Bulldogs backed up to the
Jesberger
41.
went in for the outside rush.
12.
The first sack of the day goes to Penn Manor. Wilson just had the problem of not enough blockers against too many rushers. Showing a blitz look again, 5-on-5 with Wilson's offensive line. Troy Corson with the first down.
Pass complete to Troy
Anthony
Corson.
Futrick making a great read, seeing
Corson
the blitz
brought down
look,
by
knowing that
Aiden
Troy
Hinkle.
Corson would be open on the outside. Penn Manor's making the same mistakes that Wilson was in the first quarter. Not covering those flats can be deadly. It's 1st and 10 with the ball on Penn Manor's 45. This Wilson offensive line is just giving right enough time for Futrick to pass and Morales to get through.
Was for Morales. It is incomplete.
Incomplete pass, Futrick. Intended receiver
2nd
was
and 10.
Brady Gibble. Penn Manor has a false start on the defensive line. That looks like 25, Mekhi Lee. Not what you want to see. Wilson will move up until it's 1st and 5. There's a one-on-one matchup on the outside. We might see a, oh, never mind. It's an end around.
Matt Fry on the carry.
Yeah.
Dragged
Matt
down
Fry
by Logan
With a
Legenstein.
trick play with
First
the
down
motion
for the
going
Bulldogs.
into the handoff. Wilson looks like in great position to score their 4th touchdown of the day in the first half. A dominating performance all around. Three wide receivers lining up on the right hash. Futrick receives the snap. Looks like Matt Fry. Oh, he's taking it to keeper.
Anthony Futrick ends up keeping it. Forced
Futrick
out of
rushes
bounds. by Jared
9-yard line.
Musser.
This Wilson offense is just pick your poison. Anthony Morales' running goal over this Penn Manor defense, and if they keep too many men on Morales, they can't go watch out for the quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if see a handoff to Morales, but in the red zone, oh, Futrick taking the ball again. He rushes for the first down.
Again. Zach Vanta and Ryan Mahoney make the tackle. First down for the Bulldogs at the 12.
The Bulldogs are 12 yards away from their fourth touchdown of the day, showing really Penn Manor who's boss in this game. Futrick sees Isaiah Gilmore on the slant, but he overthrows it. Throws it right over Gilmore's head.
2nd and 10 from the 12.
Great read by Futrick, but bad execution. He saw that Gilmore was coming open on the quick slant of forcing that DB to come inside, and that's not what you want. We have a bunch formation on the right side. Morales takes the handoff.
Elijah Morales
takes it into
on the carry. Benjamin Weaver takes the tackle for the Comets. In a 5 yards, brings up 3rd and 5.
Bulldogs' red zone performance has been perfect today. Futrick takes it for it's a keeper. He stopped at the 3-yard line.
Gregory.
It's 3rd and 5 until the touchdown.
For the Comets. 4th and 1 from the 3.
Bulldogs might have to take the first field goal of the day. They're not sending out the field goal unit. I don't think they're going to go for it. It's not a bad decision since they're in the red zone, but it's going to be a real shift in momentum. It's a toss play to Morales. Morales cuts to the outside. It's a touchdown for Morales.
Morales, 3 yards for the Bulldog touchdown.
It's his 3rd touchdown of the day. Morales is showing that the Wilson run game is just not to be stopped around here. Jack Wagner lines up for his 4th extra.
4th down.
Oh, never mind. The touchdown from Morales was called back due to a holding penalty. Jack Wagner sets up for the field goal. Piers Wilson's not going to take any chances on this. Jack Wagner field goal is good.
28-yard field goal attempt by Jack Wagner is good.
It's 24-0.
Bulldogs lead 24-0.
Wilson settling for the field goal after really shameful penalty on the offense for holding. Could have extended that lead to a lot more before the first half ends. So I take that back. Isaiah Morales only has 2 touchdowns on the ground today. Zach Wagner to kick off. Kyle Murr to return.
15, Henkel 17, Murr. Back to receive the
Kyle Murr wants to replicate what he did on the first return of the day. Murr doesn't return it, instead it's returned by Isaac Hostetter.
Hostetter on the return.
Too far for Murr to
by
reach.
Travis Rader. Ball spotted on the 20. Comets have it first and 10.
Comets are having really trouble getting the ball moving. They can't seem to get much on the ground, and they're really not getting much passing yardage. He's over to the outside. It's dropped by...
Gale's pass intended for Kyle Murr, defended by Isaiah Gilmore.
It's great pass coverage by Isaiah Gilmore, trying to keep the wide receiver on the sideline, and couldn't really look back to locate the ball in the air. Aaron Gale lines up with the snap. It's a keeper for Gale. Oh, he laterals it back. That might have been a forward pass.
Gale pitches off to Josh Gibson.
Nice triple option by the Penn Manor offense.
Brings up a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Penn Manor offense. Looks like the DBs are playing very press coverage. Aaron Gale is stopped behind the line. It's 4th down.
Gale brought down by the Bulldogs' Nate Hoekstrom.
You can't really run when there's no one blocking. The Wilson defensive line just swallowed Gale up. Zach Banta will punt for the Penn Manor special teams. Return by Troy Corson. Oh, he's brought down by
Troy Corson on the
Liam
return.
Hart.
Tackle made by Josh Gibson, the punter Zach Banta.
Wilson has great field position on this drive.
Bulldogs on their own 48, first and
There's 5
10.
minutes, 30 seconds left in the quarter. Bulldogs can definitely make a scoring drive out of this. The Penn Manor defenders are giving these Wilson receivers a lot of room to move around. It doesn't matter seeing as Isaiah Morales is stuffed at the line. Anthony Futrick really needs to make sure he can read this defense, because if he called a flat play, he would definitely have had a first down by now, the Wilson offense. Morales bursts through the A gap, cannot get anything going. It's a gain of 2.
Elijah Morales straight ahead.
Third and 8 for the Wilson offense.
Zenobiak.
This might be Wilson's first 3 and out.
Jared Musser also in on that tackle. In of 6, 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and long, so Anthony Futrick needs to step up. So 4 minutes left in the quarter. Morales runs through, and he's stopped before the first down. Looks like it's going to be a 4 and out, 3 and out for the Wilson offense. First defensive stop by the Penn Manor defense. It will bring out the punting unit. The punt is off, and it's in the Wilson end zone. It's a touchback.
Start on their 20.
There's 3 minutes left in the quarter. If Penn Manor could score in this drive, it could be a serious shift in momentum. Might allow for a comeback here. Wilson up 24-0 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Isaiah Gilmore has been great on coverage today. He's been locking down Penn Manor's #1 for the entire day. It's a rush, but it goes nowhere for Penn Manor. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Nicholas Baker on the carry, upended by Greg Smith.
The Penn Manor running game is just not working now. You need to adjust to this Wilson defensive line and maybe call some trap runs to get around these Wilson defenders that are so quick. It's a play action. Oh, it's dropped by Josh Gibson. Slightly overthrown. Gale has been struggling with finding his target today, just slightly overthrowing Gibson there. That play action pass had the entire Wilson cornerbacks fooled. You could see Isaiah Gilmore jump around. Aaron Gale is sacked behind the line.
Is recovered by Aaron Gale. That'll bring up 4th down.
Another 3 now for Penn Manor's offense. Really not showing anything to go. Troy Corson hasn't been getting much of those punt returns, but
Zach Bandit in the punt. Troy Corson back to receive.
Troy Corson receives at the 40-yard line. It's muffed. He recovers it at the 42. Seems to be recovered by Penn Manor.
Punt return is fumbled. It is recovered by Isaac Hostetter.
Penn Manor recovers the muffed punt.
Keep the ball.
I guess that's the only way Penn Manor can really gain these yards now.
1st and 10 from the 35.
Troy Corson was expecting the punt to be that close. Looking for a blitz look. Aaron Gale sacked. Oh, Aaron Gale fumbles. It's recovered by Wilson. The Wilson defense showing their dominance today.
Fumble forced by Ethan Capitano.
Ethan Capitano forced the fumble.
It is recovered by Greg Smith. And the Bulldogs have it just inside the 30.
There's a player down on the field. Christopher Avachiera is being walked off the sideline by the coaches. This is an injury timeout. There is 1 minute 40 seconds left in the quarter until halftime. Play will continue with the clock at 1:35. Wilson leading 24-0.
We extend the game clock to 1 minute, 41 seconds. The clock will start on the cast.
Elijah Morales looks to seem to have fumbled the ball.
Cameron Heckman and a quarterback handoff to Elijah Morales.
It's recovered by Morales.
Tackle made by Gregory Zanoviak.
Second down.
Second and
3 to go. Time is ticking down. The Wilson offense could score before halftime, putting them up 31-0. Looking to be a blowout by Wilson. Heckman is caught for the touchdown. There's foul flags on the play though. Caught by Troy Corson. Great pass by Heckman, who just got replaced. Utrick. It's a penalty on the defense. Wilson is up 30-0, and if Jack Wagner makes this kick like he's been making all day, Wilson will be up 31-0. Jack Wagner, automatic. 52 seconds left in the quarter.
By Jack Wagner, 31-0.
Penn Manor is just flailing about. They can't seem to find any ground on offense or defense. Kyle Murr is set to return. Jack Wagner has done a pretty good job of pinning the Penn Manor offense inside their own end zone. The Penn Manor offense has not even gotten into the red zone yet. Jack Wagner kicks through the uprights. It's not a field goal, it's just a touchback.
Touchback on the kickoff. The Comets
We were just in play.
take it on
Why
their
isn't
20.
It's 52 seconds, the clock is stopped. Since it was a touchback. Let's see if the Penn Manor offense can gain any ground. Aaron Gale set to receive the snap. Off to Gibson. Oh, a nice spin, but he's taken down before the first down. Gibson is the only one trying to. It's the only one in the Penn Manor offense that seems to be trying to play the game. It's a first down for Penn Manor. That's a low snap, handoff to Gibson. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Josh Gibson on the carry. Greg Smith on the tackle. In a 2-second and 8.
The clock is ticking down. 3 seconds left in the quarter. One snap before Josh Gibson is taken down. That's the end of the second quarter.
Time expires in the first half. The Bulldogs lead it 31-0. Hall of Fame and homecoming coming up.
Homecoming is the homecoming queen and king at this game, and they're gonna
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we could direct your attention down there on the field. We'd like to introduce a number of people tonight. It is our Hall of Fame tonight, and tonight we are going to introduce a few new members of the Wilson Athletics Hall of Fame. Some current members with us tonight: Carl Dragonette, Rick Stamen, Tom O'Brien, Kim Underwood, Jim Lippincott, Wayne Hassler, and Randy Simcox, all here tonight. Jim Lippincott, Wayne Hassler, and Randy Simcox, all here. Now let's meet our new inductees for the Wilson Athletics Hall of Fame. We introduce first from the class of 2008, Chelsea Beck. Chelsea was a four-year letterman and captain in both swimming and water polo. Chelsea led her swim team to 4 PIAA District 3 team championships, was part of the PIAA state runner-up and All-American 200 freestyle relay teams in 2007 and the 400-meter freestyle relay team in 2008. She was also part of the state third place and All-American 200-meter medley team in 2008 as well. Individually, Chelsea is a Wilson Top 12 swimmer in the 200-meter free and the 400-meter free relay. In water polo, Chelsea was Rookie of the Year in Pennsylvania as a freshman, was part of the 2005 state championship team. She earned first team All-Berks and All-State honors and was a second team All-American and Berks Player of the Year her senior year. Nationally, Chelsea played water polo in the Junior Olympic Tournament and represented the Northeast at the Zones National Tournament in 2007. She continued her water polo career at Wagner College and then professionally in Australia for the Melbourne Collegians and the Adelaide Jets. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Wilson Athletic Hall of Fame, Chelsea Beck. Next, we introduce from the class of 1976, Dave Moyer. Dave was a multi-sport athlete for the Bulldogs from 1974 through 76. He enjoyed his greatest success as a wrestler. He was coached by his dad and Wilson Hall of Famer, the late Bill Moyer, was part of teams that won 3 straight undefeated Berks County championships. Dave went on to become a nationally ranked Division I wrestler at Lock Haven, competing in the Eastern Wrestling League and NCAA Division I wrestling championships. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Wilson Athletics Hall of Fame, Dave Moyer. Next, from the class of 1990, we introduce Doug Meyer. Doug was an outstanding all-around athlete, cross-country, soccer, basketball, and track, earned 11 varsity letters. He was All-Berks in soccer, was a starter on Wilson's first District 3 championship team back in '88. In track, Doug was a county champion in the 1,600 and 3,200 meter runs, was a member of the Berks championship basketball team in '88 as well. He received the John Spadafora Award as Wilson's Outstanding Senior Scholar Athlete in 1990. He returned to Wilson as a high school math teacher and coach in the fall of '98, as the longtime head coach in cross country, head coach in girls basketball, and assistant in track. Doug has helped coach all 3 programs to District 3 championships and multiple Berks championships. He enjoyed his greatest success in girls basketball, winning 5 Berks championships and 3 District 3 Quad A championships. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Wilson Athletics Hall of Fame, Doug Meyer. Next, we introduce, also from the class of 2008, Vanessa Rivera. Vanessa led both her field hockey and basketball teams to multiple championships. She was All-Berks and first-team All-State her senior year in field hockey when her team won the Berks Championship for the first time in 34 years. She was also the Berks Field Hockey Coach's Outstanding Senior in the fall of '07. In basketball, Vanessa was a 4-year starter, finished her career with 1,363 points. She was a 3-time first-team All-County pick and a second-team All-State selection her senior year. During her 4 years, the girls' team won 2 county championships, a District 3 title, and made the state Final Four. In 2008, Vanessa was named the Reading Eagles Female Athlete of the Year, Army Female Athlete of the Year, and was Wilson's Outstanding Female Athlete. Vanessa continued her basketball career at Washington and Jefferson College, earning 4 varsity letters. Please welcome to the Wilson Athletics Hall of Fame, Vanessa Rivera. Next, we introduce, also from 2008, Samantha Simcox. Sam earned 3 varsity letters in field hockey, 4 in basketball, was the team captain on both teams as a senior. All-Berks and second-team All-State her senior year in field hockey with the county championship team, a team that finished 4th in the district. In basketball, she was All-Division her senior year, paired with fellow inductee Vanessa Rivera. The girls' team won multiple championships. As we've mentioned, Samantha continued her basketball career at King's College, earning 3 varsity letters. She was team captain her senior year, led them into the Sweet 16 in the NCAA Division III tournament. Please welcome to the Wilson Athletics Hall of Fame, Samantha Simcox. Now we introduce, from the class of 1947, Patricia Stubblebine. Patricia played on all of the Wilson Prexies teams, as they were known back then, that were available for the girls in the late 40s, basketball, volleyball, track, and cheerleading. She cheered for football and basketball for 2 years. In her senior year, she captained her volleyball team, a team that won the county championship. She played basketball for 3 years as well. In track, she ran relays and the 100-yard dash, did the broad jump and the high jump, won a bronze medal at the county meet at then Kutztown State College. In her senior year, Patricia was awarded the Outstanding Female Athlete Award and the Wilson Varsity Club Award. Please welcome to the Wilson Athletics Hall of Fame, Patricia Stubblebine. Last but not least, from the class of 2008, we introduce Nick Woomer. Nick was a key contributor to 2 state championship swim teams and 2 state runner-up water polo teams. A captain in swimming, he plays first in the 200 medley relay, second in the 50-meter freestyle, third in the 100 backstroke, 8th in the 400-meter free relay, all of which led the swim team to the 2008 PIAA State Championship. Nick achieved All-American, All-State, and All-League status in several events, receiving both the Wilson Hall of Fame Athlete of the Year Award and the Berks Aquatic Club Swimmer of the Year Award in '08. He continued his swimming career at the University of Delaware, where he set a UDEL record in the 200-meter free relay and lettered all 4 years. Nick also qualified for and competed in the 2011 National Championships in Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wilson Athletics Hall of Fame, Nick Woomer. Just a note, 2 other Hall of Fame members with us here tonight, Mike Moyer and Roy Snyder as well. One more time for our 2018 Wilson Hall of Fame inductees. Now we have some homecoming people to introduce to you. Coming across the field, number 1 on the list, Sarah De Leon. Sarah, the daughter of June and Elizabeth. Sarah is one of our fine athletes, captain of both the volleyball and lacrosse teams. She is also a Minithon captain, a member of student government and the Interact Club. She also works with the Olivet Boys and Girls Club and the Greater Berks Food Bank. In the fall, Sarah will move on to the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, to major in molecular biology. She'll also play lacrosse. She wants to become a research geneticist. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah De Leon. Next, we introduce Alexandra Newton, or AJ, as she is better known. Her parents, John and Sunshine Newton and Seidel Mariam. AJ is president of the Wilson Theater Company, is costumes crew chief. As well, she's run for statewide office in the Pennsylvania chapter of the International Thespian Conference. She's also in the Feminist Society and the Photography Club. In our community, she's been a volunteer for the Supper Serenade, the Haunted Hallway, and Bingo Night. AJ plans to attend the University of Valley Forge, where she will major in digital media video production. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Newton. Next on the list, Amanda Toney. Amanda, the daughter of Margaret and Jean. Amanda is a link crew leader, a student athletic trainer, and a Camp Squatara counselor, also a member of both indoor and outdoor track and field, and a Reading Hospital High School intern. Amanda plans to go to college and become a pediatric nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Toney. Next, we introduce Kiera Ware. Daughter of her mom and grandmother, Marjorie Fennig. Kiera is in the FBLA, a cheerleader with All-Star Cheer and the Heat All-Stars. She's in the Wilson Theater Company, American Sign Language Club, part of the Youth Advisory Board, also been a Girl Scout since 2007. Kiera plans to go to college to study advertising and marketing. She would love to head up a social media department for a magazine up in the Big Apple. Ladies and gentlemen, Kiera Ware. Now our 3 gentlemen, Elijah McArdle, first on the list. Elijah, son of Kathleen and Michael, active in the Nintendo Club, organizing lots of things the past 3 years. He's 3 years, also a volunteer for Fitzy's 5K run and for the National Honor Society setup. He's also been involved with the school newspaper, The Paw Print. He plans to go to college and major in game design. Ladies and gentlemen, Elijah McArdle. Next, we introduce Duncan Schober Fernback. Son of Amy and Mark, Duncan is the marching band trumpet soloist, as well as being first trumpet in the concert and marching bands, also in the jazz band and the NHS. Duncan plans to attend Lehigh University to major in computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Duncan Schober Fernback. Last but not least, Andrew Forbes, son of Peter and Carol. Andrew is the Command Sergeant Major in Wilson Junior ROTC. He's done a lot with the annual Veterans Dance, makes it a point to place flags on veterans' graves on Memorial Day. He also helps out in the annual World War II weekend out at the airport, also on the Junior ROTC Raider team. Andrew plans to enlist in the Marine Corps, attend college, majoring in supply chain management. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Forbes. And we'll introduce 2 more people. Last year's homecoming king, Sean Rooney, and last year's homecoming queen, Katie Allman. They are here to crown their successors. Our homecoming king for 2018, Duncan Schober Fernback. And our homecoming queen for 2018, Amanda Tony. And ladies and gentlemen, making his debut as the Bulldog tonight, Jared Flowers.
Please start the 3-minute clock.
I heard you on the mic. Oh, it didn't come out.
Penn Manor will receive the kickoff to start the second half.
For the different mics.
The chosen one.
And we're back in the third quarter. Penn Manor will receive the kickoff. Kyle Murr is back. Kyle Murr receives the kickoff. He's going. Oh, and he gets tripped up at the 23-yard line.
Isaac Hostetter makes the return for the Common. Cameron Marino makes the tackle.
I need quick bathroom relief for kids. I know it wouldn't go well up here. I knew it.
Let's see if Aaron Gale can have a better night, better half than the first half. Takes a low snap, pitches it off. It's a trick play. It's caught by Josh Gibson, 28, short of the first. A little bit of trickery with Aaron Gale tossing to.
Aaron Gale, who then connects on the pass to Josh Gibson. That pass good for a Comet first down.
Penn Manor, Josh Gibson
Nicholas Baker.
Gets stuffed behind the line. This Wilson defensive front has had no signs of showing down. Seeing as they have so many replacements, they can just switch them out for a fresh set of new defensive linemen every play.
Second down.
Second and 11. 10 minutes, 45 seconds left in the quarter. It's a toss to Gibson. Gibson gets tackled behind the line for a tackle for loss. Matt Fry is there to pick up the tackle.
Josh Gibson on the carry.
The Wilson defensive front is, I'll say it now, I'll say it again, they are just destroying.
Venino on the tackle.
This is a more of a defensive-sided game, seeing as
Third and 15.
Penn Manor can't seem to get a first down. Aaron Gale takes a low snap again. He rolls out of the pocket. There's a flag on the play.
Flag down.
Flag on the play. Probably holding on the offensive line, looks like.
Chop block on the offense. Penalty's going to be declined. We'll bring up fourth down.
It's foul on play. Penn Manor is shifted back more and more into their own territory. These penalties are really not helping their situation. Zach Banta will punt. Takes the punt, shakes off one, breaks off two. Oh, and he's going down the sideline. Troy Corson, punt return touchdown. What a great play.
Troy Corson.
Shaking off three defenders, stiff arming the first one. It's a great play. Great blockers downfield. The punter couldn't take him down.
On the return for the Bulldog touchdown.
The Bulldogs are not showing any signs of slowing down. They're racking up. Point, he's been perfect on the day. Oh, it goes off the left upright. Miss.
Kickoff is good for the Bulldogs. 37-0.
Jack Wagner with his first extra point miss of the game. Off the left upright. Score is still 37-0. Penn. Wilson still showing its dominance over Penn Manor.
I'm on camera 4. Sure. Okay.
Jack Wagner kicks off. Oh, he muffs the punt. He muffs the kick. Tackled at the 18-yard line. That is Isaac Hostetter dropping the kickoff, and
Isaac.
luckily recovered by Penn Manor.
AJ Dudrick and Adrian Santana on the tackle. First and 10 for the Comets from the 20.
This Penn State defense has still been going strong all day. Aaron, Aaron Gale tosses to Josh Gibson.
Pass by Luke Ross
Adrian Santana on the tackle. First down for the Comets.
Wilson looking for a blitz look. Oh, it's dropped by number 40, Zach Banta.
Got your red tickets. We'll have the 50-50 for you shortly.
A disappointing drop, seeing as Banta was wide open. Logan Legenstein has made the first catch for Penn Manor on the day.
First down for the Comets.
This is the first big game in the real offensive play of Penn Manor's entire day. Penn Manor down Wilson territory. Looks like a false start on the defensive line.
Dead ball. False start on the offense.
Oh.
Remains first down.
Okay, here's the 50-50 number. Put it up on the board. 051 153. 051 153.
7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Penn Manor in the huddle. Bulldogs are showing a 4-3 look. It allows more defense to get to the line, get to the quarterback. Oh, Penn Manor rush for 3 yards. Can't get much more than that. Nicholas Baker.
Brought down by Ethan Capitano. Second and 8.
Luke Brass seems to be more successful than Aaron Gillen. He rolls out. He tosses to nothing. Luke Brass almost takes the sack. It's a great blitz by Wilson. The two outside linebackers rushed off the edge completely without any stoppage from the offensive guard. The tackle, Chris Keller, couldn't do anything. Luke Brass takes a low snap, and there's a flag on the play.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Remains third down.
The Penn Manor offense just keeps taking penalties. As soon as they get one big play, they're just wasting it away. Looks like it's going to be another 3 and out for Penn Manor. 3rd and 13. Oh, tackled in the backfield. The Wilson defensive line really bursting through the holes and completely destroying the running back in the backfield.
Ethan Capitano stops that play for a loss. 4th down.
Ethan Capitano, second tackle for loss on the play. Ethan Capitano is already a forced fumble on the day. The punt is gonna be recovered at the 7-yard line.
The punt by Zach Van.
Wilson will receive
Down
possession
8.
at the 8-yard line. 4 minutes, 33 seconds left in the third quarter. AJ Futrick tries to reach for extra yards, gets around 3.
Futrick on the carry.
2nd and 3. AJ Futrick stopped
Again.
before the first down. Low ball. It's a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Wilson.
Pass complete to Travis Rader. Josh Gibson makes the tackle. 2nd and 5.
Pass call. Oh, it seems to be dropped. Cameron Heckman throws an incomplete pass right through the hands of Cole Cavis.
Cameron Heckman keeps it. Brought down by Austin Miller.
Wilson is just trying to run out the clock at this point. There's not much else they can do except run up the score. Then bringing out the punting unit, it's Wilson's first 3 and out today. It's a fair catch at the 42.
Punt by Chase Walters. Fair catch. Made by Josh Gibson. Coming start at the.
There's 1 minute left in the third quarter.
intended for Josh Gibson. Incomplete.
Penn Manor quarterbacks seem to be either throwing it too high or too low for their receivers. The third quarter is over.
End of the third quarter. Bulldogs lead at 37-0.
Score is 37-0. Penn Manor begins with possession at the start of the fourth quarter. Luke Browse takes a low snap, pump fakes, fires downfield. Too far for his man. Intended for Stephen Albright, thrown way over his head.
Intended for Stephen Albright. Falls incomplete.
It's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Is complete to Kyle Murr. That will give the Comets a first down at the Wilson 25. Smith combined for the tackle. 2nd and 8.
Penn Manor is running a bunch left. Luke Ross takes a snap, hands off to Nicholas Baker. Nicholas Baker dives for would be the first down.
Nicholas Baker carries tripped up by the Bulldogs' A.J.
3rd and 4 for the Penn Manor offense. This could be the Penn Manor's first score of the day. High snap, Luke Ross fires downfield, overthrew his man.
Ross looks to the end zone, falls incomplete.
Pass intended for Zach Banta. It's 4th down. They seem to be kicking him. They seem to be bringing out the field goal unit. It doesn't seem like Penn Manor is bringing out the field goal unit. They're going to go for it. It's a gutsy move by Penn Manor. And Luke Ross overthrows his man yet again. It's 4th and out. Turnover on downs. The score is 37-0 with 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
We welcome our cheerleading squad from Wilson West and Wilson Southern, joining our varsity cheerleaders here tonight.
Offense left off.
On the offense. Still 1st down.
Nick Williams now at quarterback. Keeps it, pulled down by Zach Banta and Peyton Sudan. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Carry by Mason Leonard. Tripped up by Peyton Sudam. 3rd down 1. Mason Leonard, 72 yards for the Bulldog touchdown.
No, the Wilson offense might be going for 2. Seeing as this is a complete blowout, I don't see why not. Maybe they're trying to make it a perfect score with 6 touchdowns and 1 field goal. This drive was capped off by a great run by Mason Leonard. It seems they are going for the extra point after all. Jack Wagner hits it up, and it's good. The score 44-0 with 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the half.
Bulldogs lead it 44-0.
This is now just turning into a sad game to watch. Penn Manor is not taking advantage of the opportunities given by big plays and just ruining them with taking sacks by taking too long, overthrowing balls, and a plethora of penalties. Kyle Murr out to receive the kick. Jack Wagner setting up for the kickoff. A low kick. Kyle Murr takes it to the 10, the 15. He's forced out at the 15. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Returned by Kyle Murr.
With 5 minutes left in this game, it's highly unlikely that Penn Manor can even have a chance of winning this game.
First and 10 for the Comets from the 16.
Penn Manor has only smelled the end zone once in this entire game. Luke Brass takes a snap, hands off to Nicholas Baker, forced out at the line of scrimmage. Clock is slowly ticking down. The Penn Manor offense really just needs a score at this point to avoid a complete blowout. Luke Brass, it's a keeper, but he's tackled in the backfield. It's 3rd and 11. The Comets will probably have to punt.
2 yards. 3rd and 11.
Four minutes left in the 4th quarter.
brings up fourth down.
Listen to plays, don't scream in the ear. Huh? Tell them not to scream, okay? It was an incomplete pass from Bros to Murr. Bros intended to for Murr. Banta with the punt, returned by Course. Tackled at the point of reception. Doug Weller received the kick.
Josh Gibson on the tackle. Total of first and 10 from the Comets, 46.
Score is still 44-0. 2 minutes 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This game is over by all means. A little fiasco at the snap, but it's a keeper for Liam Hart. Ryan Mosman keeps it and he hits the first down. First and 10 on the Penn Manor's 35. Jaeger Teller with the rush.
Dagger Teller and carry. A fumble recovered by Wilson Travis Rader.
There's 1 minute 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Wilson does not seem to want to kneel and end the game. Hand off to Teller. He gets the first down. Now he's in the 25.
On carry, Austin Miller makes the tackle.
Wilson offense is probably going to score before this game ends.
First down for the Bulldogs.
1 minute left of the clock, counting down. Mosman high snap, fumbles, recovered by Wilson. Jaeger Teller with the recovery. And this game is almost completely over. 30 seconds left. Mosman takes a snap, hands off to Teller. Teller cuts to the outside. He goes back to the inside. He breaks 3 tackles and he's down. Short of the first down. And Wilson wins 44-0. That's game.
Nicholas Baker, that'll end it. Bulldogs win it 44-0 next week at Manheim.
With a blowout, Wilson wins handily over Penn Manor.
Energy Stadium.
The Bulldogs move to 3-2.